Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope all is well. Before I start a presentation on useful social media or apps for online classroom, I want to introduce myself. My name is Mutia Septiyani Putri Pratikno with student ID number 52134200060 from Chemical Engineering, Semarang State University, batch 2020. Okay, I want to tell you about useful social media or apps for online classroom. The COVID-19 that hit Indonesia since March resulted in all activities involving crowds and being outside the home being stopped to control the spread of COVID-19. Teaching and learning activities were also affected. Teaching and learning activities that should be carried out in class. This time, it must be done from each house. So, online learning is carried out using social media or application to support teaching and learning activities. Applications that are widely used are WhatsApp, Telegram, Google Meet, Zoom Meeting Clouds, Microsoft Teams, or application provided by educational institution. The first is WhatsApp. WhatsApp is an application that is widely used for the online process learning. With the WhatsApp group, the teacher or lecturer does not need to provide material to its student, but it is enough to send all group members to receive. However, the use of WhatsApp is very ineffective because the material compiled will be filled up with other chat. Like this, with the use of group on Telegram. The difference is, if you use Telegram, the number of group member limits is more, and there is no limit on the size of the file sent. The next application is Google Classroom. Google Classroom offers features that are highly supportive of online learning, ranging for classroom, task list, reminder of assignment, or other deadline. To submit tasks or file, there is no size limit, but the time needed to submit requires a long time. These three applications offer almost the same feature as audio and video features, so teacher and student can meet face-to-face through their respective laptop or gadget screens. So it's like being in class. In addition, this application is also equipped with a share screen feature where the teacher can display the material with explaining the material. The difference is, when using Zoom, the number of participants is more, but has a time limit of 45 minutes. Meanwhile, if you use Google Meet, you don't have a time limit, but the number of participants is only limited to 100 people. While on the Microsoft Teams, access to join is not as enthusiastic as Zoom and Google Meet, because the Microsoft Teams does not have a waiting room for its participant. Aside from that, using this application requires quite a lot of quota and a stable and strong network so that learning can continue without obstacles. Apart from application from outside parties, educational institutes also provide online learning facilities to facilitate the teaching and learning process. Usually, educational institutes use the identity of student in the form of email and attendance number as keyword to log in to the application. Like is Elena. Elena, which is owned by Semarang State University. Elena offers many features to support the learning process. remain the best method for the learning process, where student and teacher can meet directly in the classroom, convey and receive knowledge directly in class. And of course, the bond between teacher and student is most pronounced. However, current circumstances do not allow to do this. So, for now, online learning is best implemented for the common good and ending the spread of COVID-19. So, to application which have expanded and disadvantaged as I have said earlier. That's all for me. Thank you for your attention and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.